Hello, and thank you for tuning in to part 2 of my ocean animals lesson. In our part 2 of this lesson, we are going to complete our ocean animals worksheet. There's this one, and there's also a fish tracing worksheet and a dolphin tracing worksheet. First one we're going to do is this one. So pull this one out, grab a marker or crayon or whatever you want to use to write with. Let's get right to it. So hopefully you watched part 1 of my ocean animals lesson so that you can know all the answers with me. All right, so this says ocean animals. It says ocean mammals go to the surface to breathe and fish breathe underwater. Draw a line from each ocean mammal to the surface to help it breathe. Circle the fish to help them stay underwater to breathe. So we're going to draw a line from the mammal to the surface, and if it's a fish, we're going to circle it. So let's start over here with this one. What is this guy? A dolphin? Yes. Now, do you remember from the video, is the dolphin a fish or a mammal? Does the dolphin have to come to the surface to breathe? Or does it breathe underwater? It has to come to the surface, right? And it is definitely a mammal. So we're going to draw a line from the dolphin to the surface, just like that. Now, how about this little guy right here? What is he? Yeah, he's a seal. Do you remember from the video, is the seal a mammal or a fish? A mammal, yes. So we're going to draw a line from the seal to the surface. Now, how about this guy? There's a little clue right there on the side of his face. Do you see those lines? What are those? Do you know? Do you remember? Gills. Did you say gills? Yes, those are his gills. Do mammals have gills or do fish have gills? Fish, yes. Fish have gills. The shark is a fish. So we are going to circle the shark. Now, how about this guy? Do you remember in the video, we learned that he is called an orca. And lots of people call him a killer whale, but he's not actually a whale. Do you remember what he is? Orcas are actually dolphins, yes. It's the largest dolphin in the dolphin family. So if this dolphin is a mammal, do you think he's a mammal too? He is, yes. Orcas have to come to the surface to breathe. So we're going to draw a line from the orca to the surface. Now, how about this? This is a stingray. Now, you can't see it, but stingrays have gills on the bottom of their body. So if he has gills, what is he? A fish or a mammal? A fish. So we are going to circle the stingray. Now, how about this cute little clownfish down here, little Nemo? Is Nemo a mammal? Does Nemo have to come to the surface to breathe? Or does he breathe underwater with his gills? Yes, underwater with his gills. So we're going to circle little Nemo. How about this little fishy guy right here? What about him? Do you think he's a mammal or a fish? Definitely a fish. We're going to circle him because he needs to stay underwater to breathe. How about this big guy? What is this guy right here? A whale? Mm-hmm. Now there's a clue right there on the top of his head. Do you see that? The little blowhole on the top of his head. So what does that mean? That means he has to come to the surface to breathe. So let's draw a line from our whale to the surface. And we got one last little guy on here. What is he? A pufferfish. Do you remember from the video if he was a fish or a mammal? Yeah, he is a fish. They have gills to breathe underwater. So there we go. We finished our ocean animals worksheet. And if you want to go through and color them once you're done, that would be great. Feel free. Have fun with it. All right, so our next worksheet is this one. The fish tracing, and it says, fish use their gills to breathe underwater. Trace the fish and her gills, then color her your favorite colors. So all you need to do is pretend your marker is a choo-choo train. And these dotted lines on here are a choo-choo track. So you're going to put the train on the track and follow the track with your train. Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo, choo, chugga, 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 chugga. Oh, gotta keep going. Choo, choo. Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo, choo, all the way. You're going to trace all the way around on the dotted lines. Keep that train going all the way around the track. Now, see how I missed some of the dots right there? Is that okay if I miss some dots? It's totally fine. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Just keep going. So, but we don't want to forget, he's got a little fin right here. And he's got a little fin down here. We're going to make the curve for his head. And his other little fin right here. And then we have to do his gills. Don't forget his gills. He has to be able to breathe underwater. And so we're going to just put our marker or whatever we're using and trace the little lines. Does it have to be perfect? Absolutely not. Should you just do the best you can? Absolutely. And then afterwards, you can color it in if you want. Here's one that I did earlier. I traced it and colored it in. And the last worksheet we have is the dolphin worksheet. And it's the same thing. Just trace the lines. It says, dolphins are ocean mammals that breathe the air at the surface of the water, by opening their blowholes. There's the blowhole. Trace the dolphin and his blowhole, then color him in your favorite colors. So you're just going to trace the dolphin just like you did the fish, pretending your marker is a choo-choo train and the lines are the choo-choo track, and you're just going to put your train on the track and follow it around. Around and around. Chugga, 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 chugga. Woo, listen to my train go. And we're going to do his fin right here, or flipper. There's his nose and his smile. And most importantly, don't forget the blowhole. Dolphins got to be able to breathe, right? All right, and then once you're done with that, you may color it in. Here's my dolphin. I made him blue and purple. And that's it. That's the 3 worksheets we have. We're done already. Great job working on your worksheets. I hope you learned some new things about dolphins and fish. Mammals and fish today. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next lesson. Bye-bye.